talks about this man who was working like a pumping truck or unloading trucks, and he was doing this with a 3-person team. Well, everybody else ended up quitting because they had like minor accidents and they popped positive for substances, so they were let go. They didn't hire anybody to replace those 2 people. So this person was hired for a 7 to 3, 40-hour work week, and it was the dead of summer, and he was up to working 90 to 110 hours a week. And he had a young kid at home and a wife, and he was working on this, and he kept asking for help. He pulled the boss and the boss's son aside and said, listen, you know, I really need you to hire someone. This is unsustainable. They're like, just do what you were hired to. And finally he said, you know what, I am going to do what I'm hired to. He worked 7 to 3. He turned off his phone and left it at home and took his wife and daughter to the fair. He came back to, you know, scads of messages, whatever. And he went in the next day and talked with them. And he said, I have been asking for help for years, or, you know, not years, probably felt like years. And I've been working these weeks, and it's unsustainable. So now I know that you can't hire anybody to do my job because you haven't so far. So here is my demands. I want 3 weeks paid vacation. I want a raise. And I want to help be able to pick the person that comes in for that second shift role. His bosses agreed. If we as HR and managers do not take employee burnout seriously, and his happened to be a physical job, so people can get hurt. It's just not good business practice, even if you don't care about people, to do this, because then you're going to have no one working, because this man's going to keel over at some point. Take good care of your people.